defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same type.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And away we go from Wisconsin. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
49-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to throw. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and long for him here. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. It's the tackle. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Defense's 1st sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Stout all set to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on second. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So first down from the 41. Trying the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get 6 more on their early advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Complete over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're throwing it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's cut by Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass blocked in by Watson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motion man sent left. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. No one's around him. He's got space. Escapes a defender. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 3. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Dumped off to his running back. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 50-yard
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard
A
line.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into the hands of Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 3. Austin Seibert set to kick
It's
off.
all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Returnable from the 2. Shoots away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed right side to Addison. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Rolling from the gun here. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, here's a handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Running back sent in motion left. He'll look to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Set! Liking 18! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Check, go!
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Shut up! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let's go!
Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
give on the counter. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set! Come 19, Viking, 18, run, let's go!
Back-to-back carries here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Riggs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Omar Speights on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
3rd and long for him here. It's cut by Harrison. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cougar 19, say, hey.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gets it again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. First and 10 from the 32.
70 Lion! 70 Timberwolves!
They'll go play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
32-yard line.
Unlock line. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another carry for it. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Handoff now out of the gun. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Ready? 19, target, check. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers 49, Vikings 3. Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Seven Pirates, go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing again on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. 4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to the well again. And he'll get taken down after after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can shove off his wheels.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 39-yard line.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point?
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling. Bring 'em out.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you
call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're distant strangers.